Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So in today's reading, we have a message for you guys that is meant to find you right now. Whenever you see this reading, this message is for you. So as always, we do have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading and your message for today that was meant to find you in this time. So pile number 1, for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 1. And you also have the purple star stone for today. So welcome to your reading. This will be your message for today, pile number 1, that is finding you in your divine timing. We will get started with your reading in just a second, but first I just want to quickly give a shout out to the Astra app. You guys know I've been mentioning the Astra app a lot on my channel, but it's an app that I truly use every day and I really love it. They have a very useful tarot interpreter feature which you guys can use to ask questions or get any guidance from. You can also ask Astra to pull a card for you, and based on your natal chart, it will give a private reading. I really find it useful because it's on my phone and I can use it at any time, and it's always accurate for me. So if you guys want to check it out, the link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. But now let's get back to your reading, pile number 1, and let's see what is the message meant to find you today. Sent by your angels, by your spirit guides, for your highest good. Can we please get the message for those who felt drawn to pile number 1, Spirit? What is the message meant to find those who felt drawn to this pile? Okay, I'm seeing here, don't back down, stand up for what you believe is right. I feel like in this time, we also have leap of faith. Okay, I like this energy for you, pile number 1. I feel right now you're really on the verge of like a new beginning. You're on the verge of like, we have your take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Maybe there is something that you want to do, that you have a burning desire for, that it could be like a passion that you've had for a long time. I'm hearing you're ready to set yourself free and to go into something. And I feel this is a time where you need to really, like, I feel for this pile, there is something that you believe you would be really good at doing. Okay, I'm getting that message for you. Like, you might have this really strong feeling like, I would be really good at this. I would be really successful at this. And your guides are saying, all you have to do is just start. That's something that's coming to my mind. All you have to do is set yourself free from any limiting beliefs that you have around this subject, or any fears that you have that have been sort of keeping you away from pursuing this leap of faith, this new beginning. I feel like this is more calling you to just take the first step towards something, towards a burning desire that you have. Because I feel, pile number 1, you believe that you would be really good at this. You believe that you would be, that this is your place. This is what you will be known for, or this is the area of your life where you would shine the most in. Like, I feel there's something right now in your mind that you feel passionate about, that you really want to do. And you believe you would be so good at this if you were to do it. And I feel your guides want to come in today to tell you, yes, go for it. You just need to take the first step, right? Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. And I don't even feel like this is a risk. I really don't like using the word like take a risk, because I feel that you're being just called to begin, and that's not a risk. I feel like sometimes we say take a risk, and that maybe is what brings us like a sense of fear, but to me it's just about taking the first step. Yeah, and I feel like you're being called to take the first step into something right now because you believe this is what's meant for you, right? There's something right now you believe is meant for you, and you're being called towards that. We also have undying love. The love you have shared is internal regardless of the situation. I feel like your guides also want to send you a lot of love, a lot of support through this reading, that you are being supported into taking action towards something that you love doing. And I'm hearing for you, pile number one, you don't have to do things that you don't want to do, right? You don't have to settle for things that don't inspire you, that they, like, you know, you deserve to wake up in the morning and to feel excited about your life. Like, you deserve to wake up in the morning and feel like, these are not even tasks that I have to do. It's just what I love to do. And you deserve to live this kind of life. A life that you love. And I feel like this is something that you're really aligning yourself towards in this time. Just living the life that you love, and also living in the energy of love. Like, really just embracing life and loving it. Because I feel in your energy, pile number one, you have been preventing yourself from doing something. Because maybe like the first step is scaring you, or you just don't know what's going to happen past the first step. And that's usually the case, right? But your guys are saying it's going to work out. There's actually nothing for you to be afraid of here. That's something that I'm hearing. It's like, this is actually so easy for you, and it's so like it's going to be so effortless for you. It's going to be so natural for you, but you just have to take the first leap. You have to take the first step into this. And I also I feel like this is really going to bring you closer to yourself. And like, in a way, for some of you, this might be a very specific message, but you might have been feeling, or you might have been like in this energy of, you feel like the universe has been separating you from something, or like your guides have been separating you from something, or there have been certain obstacles or blockages on your way. But I feel like this is just you not taking the first step. And maybe this reading is going to help you realize that you just need to take the first step towards something. And you've never been really separated from this thing or your desire. So let's see, what are your tarot cards going to bring forward regarding this message for pile number one? What is their message for today's spirit? Okay, the Chariot, yes. So the Chariot is, they're, you know, the person who begins a journey and they always get themselves to where they want to go. And I feel like this is really a sign for you, pile number one, to really start something right now and go along with it. Just be focused on your path. Don't sway yourself away in the middle of it. Like, I see that if you begin something right now and you keep your focus and attention aligned towards where it is that you want to be, you will get yourself there. This is meant to confirm that, yes, you will achieve that goal. Yes, you will achieve your dream. Yes, you will get to where you want to go. But all you have to do is just start. That's the first thing that you need to do, is just begin. Because I do feel this requires some form of action from you, some form of doing for you, whether it's, I don't know, like releasing something, like a project, or just initiating some kind of move in your life, initiating some form of communication in your life, reaching out to a person, applying for your dream job, or if there is a person you want to confess your feelings to. I feel you are being called to action right now. You are being called to take the first step towards this. We also have the Six of Cups, which is here to tell you that there is nothing but blessings ahead of you. There is literally nothing but gifts. There is nothing but good things that can come from this. And I feel like some of you maybe have fear of failure. Maybe you have fear of like, yes, I'm going to start, but what if it doesn't happen? And yes, if I will start, but what if I just get disappointed in the end? That's not what's going to happen. If you keep your focus on the goal, if you keep your focus on like winning, then you will win, is something that your guides want to say. And the Six of Cups will appear in a period when you will receive a lot of blessings. You will receive a lot of gifts, and a lot of help. Like, I feel like you will get actually a lot of help along the way. Some of you feel like, I don't know, like I don't have anybody. Maybe you want to go in a field and there's like nobody to help you about this, or, you know, some of you feel like you don't want to do this alone, and something that you guys want to say, no, you will not be doing it alone. You maybe need to take the first step alone, but that doesn't mean that a person won't show up later along the line, or you know, there is some form of technology that can help you out with something or whatever. I feel like whatever you need, it will come your way. You just need to begin with something right now, and you're really being called to just pursue something that you truly desire, you really love, because there's nothing but good things to come from this. Okay, let's see your last card. Okay, Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords will appear when you have to trust more what you feel than what you see. And this is that card about making decisions, because I feel this reading might find you when you're at a crossroad. Like you either go now or you never do it. You know, with the leap of faith, this is like your chance to basically take a step forward as a certain desire, a certain path, or a certain dream. Like I feel like right now, when this reading finds you, you have the opportunity to make a decision if you're going to follow your heart towards something, or if you're going to just like stay where you are. And your guides want you to trust more your feeling. They want you to trust more of what your heart is telling you to do, which I feel is to take this leap of faith. And we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is about the nearby future. And I always like to see it as the next 3 days, or the next 3 weeks, or the next 3 months of your life. And I feel like your guides want to say, maybe in these next 3 days, you're going to take that action. And maybe in these next 3 days, you're going to see the progress. And the next 3 months are going to be such a pivotal time of your life about this leap of faith. And you're so prepared to do this. I feel like your guides want to say, if you start this now, actually in the next 3 months, you will be able to create immense progress. You might even reach your goal by the 3rd month. Because again, I feel like you're so dedicated and you're so prepared that it's going to be so easy for you. Like your way moving forward, there's going to be no obstacles for you. And that's something that you need to hear. When the Chariot is here, this is about just moving and just moving with ease, moving with efficiency, making more than enough progress. It's not going to be slow. There's not going to be obstacles on your way. There isn't going to be this back and forth energy. It's just going to, you will be surprised actually by how easy everything is going to be for you. It's something that your guides want to tell you, and how many blessings, how many surprises await you on this new path that you want to begin. And in the next 3 months, they're going to be really important for you. They're going to be important. This nearby future right now that is, again, up to the next 3 months are going to be important about this subject, So let's get some more oracle cards to see what else you need to hear today, pile number 1. What is your message meant to find you today? We have purity with number 33, and I feel right now you're stepping into a lot of influence. Like some of you are going to have a really big influence over the world. If you want to use your voice about something, I'm hearing for a specific group of you, your voice will have a lot of influence, a lot of impact on the world. Maybe some of you want to be an influencer, you want to be a public figure. If this is something that you want to be, move towards that path, because I do feel like you will, in one way or another, create a lot of influence with what you want to do. It doesn't necessarily always have to be about fame. It can be about offering a service that can be of help to others and just influencing people in a positive way. I feel like you are meant to bring like a positive influence on the world. Okay, we also have the dedication card coming up with number 12. So maybe this is a significant number for some of you. But yeah, Chariot and dedication, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like your guides are just saying, all you have to do is to just begin and stay dedicated. That's your only job, is to just begin and stay dedicated, because you also have purity here, and purity will appear when things will get better for you. And this is the way to things getting better for you. If some of you have been looking for a way to maybe escape something, escape a feeling, escape a situation. This is your way. This is your way to purity. This is your way to bringing positive influence to your life as well. And all you have to do is take the leap of faith, but also be dedicated. Also be dedicated with this first step, and know that it doesn't stop at the first step. There is a second step afterwards, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and it goes on. Life goes on forever. It never stops, right? So I really just feel you're being encouraged to move forward with this right now and stay dedicated. Because I feel this is something that you truly want to do. You have a deep passion for, a deep desire for. For some of you, this could have been your childhood dream. I don't know why I didn't mention this before. It's always like, this always comes to my mind with the Six of Cups, but it's coming up now. I feel for some of you, this might be even your childhood dream, or it's something that you have been just wanting to do for such a long time. If you're maybe older, this can be something that you've had a dream since you were like a young adult or something like that. So I feel like there is a dream that has been so, like, you have been carrying it with you for such a long time, and it's time to finally pursue it. Like, I feel right now you have the opportunity to pursue this dream. Okay, I want to get 2 more cards to end your reading with. So we have grow. All flowers must grow through dirt. So maybe this is what you have been experiencing up until now. And look at this beautiful flower here. So maybe this is your energy. Maybe you feel like you have been going through certain lessons and certain periods of growth, but that's over now, is something that you guys want to say. You've grown out of the dirt, and now it's your time. Now it's your time. If you have been waiting for your time, this is your time. We have the wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful, beautiful message that's coming up for you, pile number 1. Because I mentioned, like, maybe you have been wanting to find your way out of a situation, and your guys are saying this is your way out. Right now, this leap of faith, this first step that you can take right now is your way out. And yeah, some of you maybe have been feeling like you were a flower buried beneath concrete, beneath dirt, and you've been feeling like you've had to grow out of this. But I feel like you're here. That's why you're seeing this reading. You don't need to, I'm hearing for a lot of you, you don't need to grow anymore. You don't need to heal yourself anymore. That's already been done. You've already finished that. You've already grown. And now you just need to take the first step towards something. We also have be present, use the hours, don't count them. So maybe this pile has a tendency to get really stuck on time. Like, what if it takes too long? And what if it doesn't even happen? And like, I'm hearing those kinds of things. I feel if you were to just focus on doing things and not really worry about the time, things will actually go much faster for you, pile number 1. So I feel your guides want to tell you, don't be so concerned with the time. Because if you just dedicate yourself and focus on the things that actually matter, like doing what you're supposed to do and taking the action, maybe you would have even made much more progress by now, right? If you were to just like actively continuing to do something rather than checking the time, checking the day, checking the dates, right? I feel you just need to go towards something and just not care about the time, because it's not going to take long. That's something that you guys want to say. The Chariot being here, it's not going to take long. Again, you have 3 months. There's something about the next 3 months that can be such a turning point for you, but only if you take the leap of faith, only if you take the first step. And it's available to you right now, and I'm sure you're recognizing it because this card came out for you. So you need to show yourself some dedication towards this crack, towards this, basically this first step that's right now available to you, pile number 1. So I feel like that is the message that is coming up for you today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your message for today that is meant to find you right now in this time. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 2, which is the card with the butterfly. And you also have the rose quartz point stone. So welcome to your reading, pile number 2. We'll get started with your message in just a second, but first I just want to quickly give a shout out to the Astra app. You guys know I have been mentioning the Astra app quite a bit on my channel, and it's an app that I use every single day. I really love it. Basically, they have a very useful tarot interpreter feature, which you guys can use to ask any questions. You can ask for guidance. You can also ask Astra to pull a card for you, which is personally one of my favorite ways to use the app. I love doing that every day. And based on your natal chart, Astra will give you your private reading. It will give you guidance, your message. For me, it's always accurate. So if you guys want to check it out, the link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. So now let's get back to your reading, pile number 2, and let's see what is your message for today that is meant to find you. Remember that this message will find you when you're ready to hear it in your divine timing, and it's finding you for a reason. Nothing is a coincidence. So let's see, pile number 2. Spirit, can we please get the message for pile number 2 for their highest good? What is meant to reach them in this time? What message they're meant to receive? Oh, I'm seeing Aphrodite here with inner goddess. I feel this pile. Do you know what I'm hearing for you, pile number 2? Right now you're stepping in the best era of your life, because whenever the inner goddess shows up, this is really saying to me, you are having this moment of a comeback, this moment of like stepping into your main character energy, because you're really discovering your beauty. And there's something about you right now, pile number 2, that's really almost like claiming your power back in a way. Or maybe some of you just recently had this moment of realization, like, wait, like, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am capable, I am special for some of you even. And this is really giving me a message of like, you are about to have one of your biggest comebacks of your life. You're about to glow up physically, mentally, financially, like relationship wise, career wise. Like, I really feel there is this glow up coming in your life right now, pile number 2, and makes a lot of sense with the butterfly, right? This is the energy of transformation. So let's read these 2 cards for you. We have awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Yeah, so some of you are maybe even being called to actually start realizing this more. But I'm sure that if this reading is finding you and you felt drawn to this pile, that these are already thoughts that have been surfacing up on your mind. Maybe you have been feeling like, hey, I want to get a haircut, or I want to sign up for a gym membership, or I want to change something about my wardrobe, or maybe you've been starting to think more positively about yourself lately and just trying to be kinder to yourself, These are signs of really your life is about to get a glow up, because whenever we give to ourselves, our life just automatically improves. Like, everything in our lives starts to get better. So I want to tell you, pile number 2, you are literally undergoing such a beautiful inner transformation that is really going to just like put you in one of the best eras of your life. And then we also have bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. This period of your life is really about you. I feel like, pile number 2, some of you have been maybe feeling a little bit drained, or maybe you have been feeling you have been giving too much of your power, too much of your energy to either other people or things just outside of you. Or some of you maybe even felt for a bit of like, for a period of your life, like you weren't like yourself, or maybe you felt like you were just acting not like the higher version of you. Like, maybe again, you weren't taking great care of yourself, maybe you weren't feeling so well, maybe you spend so much time giving to everything around you that you kind of forgot about yourself. And I feel that this is such a moment of you returning back to your inner goddess, to, regardless gender, but to yourself. And something that can help you in this time is to maybe be more nearby nature, or more by water, by lakes, I know this helps me so much, and I'm sure it's gonna help you guys as well. Like, I just love taking walks along lakes, rivers, and just enjoying the quietness that it brings, because it really is like such a quality time that you get to spend with yourself. And you know, the conversations that you have with yourself during those periods, I feel like are one of the most powerful. And in those moments of quietness, when you're not comparing yourself, you're not distracted by other things, you really find a place of power within. So your guides want to say right now to you, this is why this message is finding you. You are going to have one of the biggest glow ups of your life, and you're awakening your inner goddess within right now. So just take this time for yourself. Really give this time to yourself. This is your time to take care of you, to nurture you, to prioritize you, and whatever you may need in this time to make yourself feel better. So let's see your tarot cards. What else is your message right now, pile number 2? We have the Elder of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's see what else. What is your message for pile number 2? For their highest good, what do they need to know right now? Oh wow. 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're really taking a different direction right now in your journey. Like, I feel this point of your life is sort of redirecting you towards a life that you really want to live. You're really leaving the old behind. Like, that's something that I'm feeling for you, Palmer, too. You're really just like deciding, like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm not going to act towards myself this way anymore. I'm not going to hold on to these past memories. I'm not going to hold on to these emotions that are not serving me. And I feel like for a while, this was your norm. Like, this was your comfort zone. But in this time, something within you is awakening. There's like this voice within you that's awakening, that's saying, no, we can do better. Like, we can really do better. Like, I really feel there's something about the relationship with yourself right now that's just rising in such a beautiful way. Okay, King of Pentacles here. We have 3 of Pentacles. Oh, this is going to be also maybe a time when you're focusing a lot on your career. And we have the Tower in reverse. Wow. I love to see the Tower in reverse because that means stability. That means so much stability is coming in your life in this time. You are actually creating so much stability. And I kind of get like this feeling like some of you maybe felt a little bit frantic prior. Like, maybe you just felt so unstable, like maybe emotionally or just like within your life. Pile number 2, like you could have felt like just emotionally all over the place. And like every day it's like you feel like your mood is just changing constantly. Like one day you feel so good, the next day you're just like being sort of you're criticizing yourself in some kind of way. Or I feel like there has been like this imbalance in your life, or maybe this energy of like it doesn't feel stable, it doesn't feel reliable, I don't know what's really gonna happen. Like if some of you have been maybe wanting to transition jobs or move, or a lot of situations could have been up in the air for you. Maybe you have been waiting for confirmations, and all of this just energy of things not sort of being in place has made you feel a bit emotionally unstable. Because yes, we as humans, we love stability, we love a routine, we love to just know everything. And maybe you went through a period where you just felt like, I don't know what's gonna happen, like I don't know really. And yes, maybe that made you feel a bit emotionally unstable. But the good thing now is that that's over. You know, the Tower being in reverse, I'm seeing a lot more stability coming from you emotionally, just things falling into place, things getting confirmed, you kind of having also a good solid idea of what are you going to do moving forward, and what your life is going to look like moving forward, where you're going to live, what are you going to do with your job, and maybe like what is your day-to-day going to look like, right? There is a lot more consistency, a lot more reliability in a way. I hope that's a word coming in your life, especially financially and within your career. Like if this has been an area of your life where you've been feeling a little bit unsure about, like your career, the King of Pentacles coming in, there's a lot more security for you financially and within your career. So I'm seeing this Paul is going to start to have a lot more consistency in this area of their life, a lot more certainty with their position and what's happening. Some of you might be even receiving a promotion. You might see an expansion of your income. I'm also seeing with the Three of Pentacles, there might be certain collaborations that you will be working on in this time. There might be like a certain contracts that you're signing with different people. There might be like projects that you're starting to develop with people. But I am seeing like a community forming around you that's helping you out. Like I don't feel you're going to be alone into this. In fact, you're attracting the right people to work with, to collaborate with, to, you know, sign contracts with. So there is this like deal that's being made with the right people for you. Let's see what else is going to come through pile number 2. Oh, we have connection. Oh, connection and rebirth. Oh, wow. These are really, and cleansing. Look at this energy coming through. Okay, so this time of your life is really a rebirth that's helping you connect with yourself, which I feel some of you maybe felt disconnected from. It's like yourself, your power, like, and you don't really realize this until you actually connect with yourself, but you have been missing out on. So I'm sure the more and more you like strengthen this connection with yourself, you will realize, you will maybe even start to feel this way, like, what was I doing before? Like that was not me. Like I wasn't acting like myself. And again, it could be coming from the imbalance that you have been experiencing, but things are getting better. Yeah, oh my god, there's balance. Yeah, cleansing and there's balance. That was such like the cards always do that. I love it. But yeah, this is such a period of like cleansing, rebirth for you, getting back to you, getting back to who you are, things stepping into balance for you. And I see your situation is going to become so much more reliable, so much more stable for you. It's like you can expect what can happen. Okay, I just had to pause your reading for a little bit, pile number 2, but we can continue now. So for your flower cards, we saw that you got the connection here, which again, we mentioned, this is about connecting with your true self, right? I feel like a lot of you are starting to connect, maybe even making connections, right? With this Three of Pentacles, making connections that can be life-changing. Like we have 5-5 here. Connections that will bring you a lot of prosperity and abundance in your career. Like I feel in this time, you're also like, because you are rising energetically, I feel like you're starting to also attract really great, like good quality people in your life. We also saw the rebirth card come up for you. And your last one is desire. Oh, number 13. Look at this. Also, you have the butterfly and rebirth. This is definitely a sign of right now that you're in the era of having your rebirth. And I feel, you know, with this red, it's like you are turning, you're starting to become the desired version of yourself. Also, there might be a specific desire that you've been having that is, you know, it's Spirit is saying it's time for it to be born. If you have been feeling inspired to do something, this is a time for it to be born. This is the time for it to come to life. But a lot of you are starting to connect and step into the version of yourself that you want to be, you've always wanted to be or become. Okay, I want to end your reading with some affirmation cards. So let's see, pile number 2, what are your last messages? Wow, we have breathe. We also have relax here. So your guides really want you to just like breathe right now. Like this is almost like, you know, you can exhale, like you can actually relax now, because I really feel that things are returning back to normal for you or turning back into balance. So you can relax now. You can take a breather now. It's not going to be so up in the air anymore, or there isn't going to be this energy of anxiety around you anymore. Delight in powdered gold sunshine. Maybe some of you can benefit from being more in nature, I feel. Maybe some of you want to take a trip to the beach because we have bodies of water, we have the sun. So yeah, maybe some of you need like a little vacation, need a little trip. Maybe that's something that will be also coming up for you, just like a small vacation to relax. And we have strength. Don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. I feel like this is a time to really just like give it to yourself, is something that your guides want to say. And don't let anything really get in your way and get in your energy. Like, to me, this is like, if there are certain people who are being kind of negative, or if there are certain things that you just don't really resonate with doing anymore, like if you're maybe having any thoughts as well that just don't resonate anymore, I feel like this is such a time to tend your garden and like pull out all of the weeds. Like, what are things that I've been doing that are not serving me? Who are people in my life right now that when I see them, I don't feel good about myself? They don't make me feel good. I don't like what they talk about, right? What are places maybe that I can stop visiting? Because I feel there have been certain weeds in your garden, and it's time to start pulling them out. It's what Spirit is saying. This is your way to self-care, right? This is your way to gaining back your power. Start pulling out all of the weeds you feel like have been cultivating in your garden. And then you're left with a clean space, a beautiful space. So pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading and your message for today that you're meant to hear in this time. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 3. And you also have the white moonstone. So welcome to your reading. This will be your message that is meant to find you right now in your divine timing. We'll get started with your reading in just a second. But first, I just want to quickly give a shout out to the Astra app. You guys know I've been mentioning the Astra app a lot on my channel, but they have a very useful tarot interpreter feature, which you guys can use to ask any questions, get guidance about any situation in your life, or you can also ask the app to just pull a card for you and deliver you a message that you're meant to hear in that time, which is personally one of my favorite features on the app. It has always been so accurate for me, and based on your natal chart, Astra will give you your private reading. It will deliver you any message that you're meant to hear, or just give you the guidance that you need about your situation. So if you're interested in trying it out, the link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. Now let's get back to your reading, pile number 3, and let's see what is the message meant to find you today, right now, in this exact hour and time. Spirit, can you please give us the message for those who fell drawn to pile number 3? For their highest good, what is something that pile number 3 needs to hear right now? I feel like I also want to get one more, because I got 2 for the other piles. So pile number 3, Spirit, what is the message meant to find them right now? Oh, transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So your guides want to say there is something about your situation right now that's really changing. Wow. Also blossoming. So I feel right now, pile number 3, you need to hear that you're undergoing a period of transformation, which is bringing out the best version of yourself, or the best version out of your current situation. Like, this is a time of blossoming. This is a time of change. This is a time of transformation, of improving. It's almost like you're changing seasons right now. That's something that I'm feeling from you. And maybe some of you have been journaling a lot. Maybe you have been feeling this change a lot, or you have been manifesting this change for some of you. Maybe you have been journaling the changes that you want to see in yourself or your life. But there is something about the spirit of your life that's really bringing out the best version of you. And this is coming because of maybe certain changes you've been undergoing. So we have Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. You know, this is always a nice card to see, especially during a period of change where maybe when we're experiencing, why am I stuttering so much? Maybe some of you have been having a hard time expressing yourself in some kind of way. But When we're undergoing a period of transformation, it's always nice to hear that we're safe. It's always nice to hear that we're going to be okay and that everything and everyone around us is also going to be safe and protected. So your guides want to say that you are safe while you're undergoing a period of transformation. You're safe while you're undergoing a period of change, because this is a change for the better. And I feel this is something that you're experiencing as well. I'm getting something about you're really divinely stepping into the higher version of yourself right now. And we have cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So yeah, we have to remember, like, life is a season, right? Sometimes we undergo certain cycles, we undergo certain rhythms, and you're coming out of an old cycle right now. You're stepping into a new one. Pile number 3. This is your period of blooming. If some of you felt prior like things were a bit slow or a little bit stagnant, or you maybe weren't feeling so inspired, you felt a little bit low in your energy, you maybe felt vibrationally a bit more on like the quiet side, or just like it doesn't always have to be, you know, like a bad thing. Sometimes it's just like we need a period of quietness. We need a period where we're maybe more by ourselves, or we want to focus more on our personal goals and our maybe career goals rather than being social. Or sometimes we want to focus more on being social rather than our personal goals. Life is a season, and there are seasons in our life when we feel drawn more towards certain things rather than others, and that's completely fine, because we can't always just give our attention to everything unless you want to, right? So when this reading finds you, I feel you're coming out of an old season in your life and you're stepping into a new one. There are new rhythms coming in. There is a new cycle that is beginning for you in this time. And there's something about this pile I feel that has been journaling a lot. Like maybe you have been journaling a lot your emotions, the way that you have been feeling, the changes that you want to see in your life. That's always like a great tool. It's a great way for us to just like understand better what it is that we want, right? What it is that we want to see changed, in which way we want to see it change, right? So let's get your tarot cards to see more about what is coming out of this transformation, this change for you. For pile number 3, Spirit, what are the messages that are meant to be delivered? Yeah, I feel like some of you are coming out of this period of like just things feeling like a little bit slow. And again, this doesn't always have to be like a negative thing. Like sometimes we feel like we just want to enjoy the slow energy of life, and maybe I feel like you're coming out of a period when there wasn't much action, or maybe just you weren't feeling like the most exciting things are happening in your life, which again, it's completely normal. Usually after a period like that follows a lot of excitement, a lot of movement. And you know, there are times when we will just need to be really active and on, but then there will come a period when we can rest and recharge our energy. And I feel this is more in the way of for you of like you've just had a period of rest. Like you've just had a period of like energetically recharging, energetically resting is something that I'm feeling from you. So we also have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse coming up for you. We have Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel this pile is ready for things to just start being more exciting. And that's something that your guides want to tell you in this time. Like with the 2 of Pentacles being in reverse, I feel like there wasn't just like so much excitement happening for you. Maybe there wasn't like a lot of changes, and just things felt very still in some sense. And for some of you, this could be a good thing. For some of you, maybe you weren't happy in this energy. Like it really depends again on you and your person and what kind of person you are and where you're currently in your journey. But you know, the 2 of Pentacles is that card of the waves, but it being in reverse, it's like stillness and not, you know, there isn't much to adjust to, there isn't much to juggle, there isn't much to like attend to, which for some of you this could be a good thing. Maybe you just wanted to rest, maybe you didn't want to juggle things, maybe you didn't want to adjust to things, right? You just wanted to enjoy a routine, you just wanted to enjoy stillness. But Ace of Wands coming up, I feel a lot of you're starting to feel more inspired in this time. Or you're starting to crave more action. There's something about you right now that is feeling like, okay, like I want action. I want things to start happening. Like I need a change, right? I need a change. I'm kind of sick of things being slow. I'm kind of sick of things being a little bit still for me. So the Ace of Wands showing up, it's really like an energy of excitement, of like burning passion. We also have the Page of Swords coming up in reverse, and the Page of Wands. That's interesting. So I feel this is a time when you're going to be feeling more inspired to take action rather than sit back. Because sometimes, you know, the Ace of like the Page of Swords is about learning. It's about, maybe some of you were just preparing yourself for taking action. Like that can be also it. Like some of you maybe have been learning, maybe have been studying, like, you know, maybe you've been in college and preparing yourself for going out into the world, or maybe have been taking certain classes or improving certain skills to take action towards a certain inspiration. But I feel in this time when this reading finds you, your guides want to say you are ready to step into a new cycle of more action, of being more bold, acting upon your inspirations, because this is not going to be a time when you will be necessarily focusing on like the practical sides of things. I feel this is a time when you will be focusing more on expressing yourself and creation, manifestation as well. Like a lot of your manifestations that you have been thinking about, that you have been journaling about, are also going to be manifesting in your reality, pile number 3. I feel like a lot of times with the Ace of Wands, this is also a sign of your manifestation starting to manifest in life. And I feel like prior you were kind of like in this energy of like preparation for something, or like period of rest for what's coming in now. So just know that the cycles are ending, the cycle of just like stillness, of maybe rest for some of you. Like, but you know, I feel in your cards, like this isn't a bad thing. That's what I keep getting for you, pile number 3. This wasn't like a bad thing for you. This was just like you just needed to recharge your energy, because I'm sure that prior this period, you maybe had a very exciting period in your life. You maybe had a period where you were traveling a lot, or you were doing a lot of things, and there were so many opportunities, and you were 24/7 just running around, just attending to things. And then maybe you felt like, okay, I need a break. Like I just feel tired. Like I just feel exhausted. I just need a break energetically. I'm not saying you weren't doing anything in this time, right? But it's just like maybe you felt like your life was just needing a slower pace, just needing more of a routine, more of a like consistency in some kind of way. But when this reading finds you, you're starting to feel inspired. And that's the thing, like I feel like we should never force inspiration or force ourselves to be a certain way in a certain time of our life. Like if there is a time in our life when we feel like we just need to take things slower, and we need to like, you know, still be productive and active, but just like in a more like consistent, like I like to call it like resting productively, right? We're just resting productively. But then there's certain seasons in our life when we feel like, okay, I'm excited, like I'm feeling inspired to start this project, to start this business, to start this new hobby, to travel right now. Like I just feel inspired to do all these things. Use that energy, because you don't need to force yourself in this time to feel that way. You're just naturally, there's something naturally in your life that inspired something within you. And it's much like easier to just like act upon that energy than force it into your life when it's not there. But I feel something about your life is really inspiring you in this time to do a lot of things. We have listen. So listen to that inspiration, okay? Be alert. Soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. Listen to that need that's right now rising within you to take action, to create, to manifest, to bring big desires, big dreams into reality. That's another thing as well. Sometimes we feel called to act on our big dreams, and other times we feel like, I feel a little bit tired right now to go after that. And if I force myself to do it right now, I feel like I'm just gonna disappoint myself. And that's okay. That's okay. That's completely fine if that's how you feel, if that's what you want, right? But in this time when this reading finds you, I feel your energy levels are starting to rise again. Your inspiration is coming back again. Your need to be creative, your need to manifest, your need to achieve big goals and big dreams is starting to surface up. So listen to it. Don't ignore it, you know? Especially maybe like if sort of stillness became your routine, if again, that productively resting became your routine, it's easy to get caught up in it and not notice the period when the inspiration is coming. And I feel now it's again, be alert because it's coming in. I feel there is this spirit of inspiration that's approaching your pile number 3. So act upon it. Okay. Wow, we have potential. The littlest keys can open the heaviest doors. I feel like this time you might get something like an idea that is so small because you do have the page energy. You know, and the page is like the beginner. It's not really, I feel like right now maybe there's like an idea that you have that is just like, oh, this will be fun. Like this would be fun to do, or this would be fun to begin, or it will be fun to create this project or start this business. Like I kind of see potential in this, right? Ask yourself, like, is there something right now that has been on your mind that it's like, oh, I see potential in this. Like this could be a good idea. Listen to that, right? There's something about listening to what you feel inspired to do in this time, because you don't know what kind of doors this can open for you. Like you might feel like, oh, this would be a side hustle that would be fun for me to have on the side, or like a good second source of income to just like provide for some of my desires. You don't know what that can turn into, truly, because it can be something so much bigger than what you're currently thinking it can be. So in this time, I feel like your guides want you to notice the potential in a certain idea or a certain inspiration that you've had recently. Wow, we have dream. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. There is a dream right now that has so much potential, and clearly your guides want you to listen to your dream right now, pile number 3. Like again, you have rested. I feel you have recharged yourself. And when this reading finds you, you are feeling inspired to go after big dreams. And this is something that maybe you have been journaling about. It's something that you have been wanting to bring into your life or manifest in your life. And this is, again, this reading is going to find you in your right time. So when it finds you, you are ready to start listening to that potential, to that dream, and start taking action towards it. Know that you're safe into it as well. So pile number 3, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.